Everyone, I did it. I got bigger. 30% bigger.
30% bigger is a lot.
And I no longer feel like I could wither into nothingness at any moment.
You felt that way?
Today, we're going to be speaking with my nutritionist and life coach and wife.
I was going to say, that would be me, I guess.
To talk about how this amazing accomplishment came to be. I am now so much bigger.
30%, actually.
30% bigger.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
It's time
To talk
about
our lives.
Before we get into Shane's very impressive weight gain, we just wanted to come on here. We had filmed this video a couple of weeks ago before the fires in LA. So this part of the video that we're cutting right now is us like promoting a book signing that we were doing, talking about pre-ordering the book. So we're cutting all of that, coming on here to say we are not doing a book signing anymore. So if you saw that on Instagram, please don't come to the Burbank Barnes & Noble. We will not be there. That is canceled. What else?
Just a reminder that this week, the first week of our book, Interabled, which came out on Tuesday, we're donating all of the profits from our book to two great organizations doing disaster relief work here in Los Angeles. We'll put that information down below. Just wanted to clear all that up.
Yes.
There is no more book signing event on Saturday.
Yes.
Don't come. We won't be there. Okay, back to my weight update.
So we've touched on this topic in the past. If you recall, maybe 2 years ago, Shane weighed in at the doctor.
And it was dire.
It was like a oh crap moment.
I had just been sick a lot and I lost a lot of weight. And I weighed in a little under 50 pounds,
Yeah.
which was like the lowest I've ever been in my adult life.
Mm-hmm.
And my doctors were kind of like, uh-oh, what?
I will say, everyone was very calm about it. They were like, you should like work on that, you know, eat a little more. But no one was like trying to scare you into being like, you're going to die if you don't eat more food. Like that didn't happen.
Absolutely.
And I know when you were a teenager and you were like really underweight, I think it was more of like a scare thing that happened to you. And that would have been very triggering if that had happened to you like 2 years ago, I feel like.
Yeah, no one was like, you need to feed into right now.
Yeah, which did happen to you.
That happened to me when I was a teenager. But it was a moment where Hannah and I were like, okay, because of the illnesses and because I haven't been like prioritizing my calorie intake, we need to get serious about this because I am losing a lot of weight and that could be a really bad thing. Like if I get sick, I need weight on my body to get me through an illness.
Yeah.
And so began my journey with nutritionist Hannah. Do you want to tell them the regimen that you put me on?
I think you're making this sound a little bit more formal than it was.
There was a contract.
Basically, what we've been doing is, first of all, you had like cut your protein shake back at night during this time when Shane lost a lot of weight. Every night for 10 years, Shane has drank a high-calorie protein shake.
That's 600 calories.
Yeah.
Which is the most I get in a meal like throughout the day.
Yeah.
So I was cutting that back, and that was not a good day. So I went back to doing a whole one.
Yeah, it was because like your arms were tired, and we thought maybe you had gained weight and it was weighing your arms down. Because it's a tricky balance between like having enough weight on you to be healthy and not too much weight on you to weigh your arms down.
Right.
You know, and the difference between that for you could be like
2 pounds.
Even less, like 0.2 of a pound, you know? So it was a balance. So that's what had happened. So you went back on the full protein shake. That was like step number 1.
Yep.
Gonna have a full one every night instead of a half.
Another big step was just making sure I wasn't skipping meals.
Yeah.
Which at that point in our life, we were really busy all the time, and it was very often the case that we'd be like, we don't need lunch, we'll just have dinner later.
Yeah, or like, we don't need breakfast. Like, and we would eat our first meal at 1.
Yeah, and during that time, my body was consuming itself to, have energy.
Yeah.
And so now we're much more mindful of, like, having something for breakfast, having something around lunch, having a snack in the afternoon, having dinner. and just making sure I'm not skipping meals or going for hours on end with nothing.
And so I think we've talked about all of that before, because I know you had gained from that first horrible visit, you gained 7 pounds in like a year. And we were like, wow, that's obviously a ton. That's
true.
More than 10% of your body weight. It's a lot. But then it kind of stagnated for like a year where we didn't do any additional steps, and you were just like that weight, and you really wanted to be your highest weight ever, adult life. I mean, highest weight ever was like 65 pounds, I think. And you were hovering at around like 57 maybe.
And I still had some physical problems related to my low weight. I had a very sore butt at the end of every day.
Yeah.
And a big reason for that was like my butt wasn't big enough to support my weight all day.
Like your tailbone would hurt?
Yeah, it
was stuck out.
Bony down there, just sitting all day.
Yeah.
Got sore. Same thing at night. When I would lay on my side all night, my shoulder and my hip would be really sore by the morning. And I knew that if I could just gain some more weight, I wouldn't have these problems.
Exactly.
And so maybe 6 months ago, we made another
concerted effort
decision together to really go all in on this. And what changed was mostly my snacking intake. I've been snacking all day, every day.
Yeah, and I think as you've done that, your stomach has grown, and now you eat more at each meal than you were able to before, so that helps. But yeah, lots of snacks. During the day, you'll just be snacking.
And the most high-calorie version of whatever snack I'm having. So
go ahead.
Last night, I was having Cheez-Its, which is a great snack, but to increase my calories a little bit more, I dip them in icing.
Normally, you'll dip Cheez-Its in peanut butter, which I find questionable to begin with. Frosting. Chocolate frosting.
You know how much calories are in chocolate frosting?
And I will also say, these past 6 months, we have not discovered, but realized that protein is probably kind of important.
Shocker.
Yes. So
this is
I don't want
from my nutritionist.
I don't want, of course. And I don't want everyone to be like, you had Cheez-Its with frosting, because we've had a very, concerted effort again to increase protein.
I'm also, I'm having well-balanced meals as well.
Exactly.
In addition to my horrific snacks.
Yeah, your breakfast is no longer like Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
It's like scrambled eggs.
It's like Cheez-Its and Jell-O.
Oh my god.
And I have eaten vegetables.
Yeah.
Just about.
Oh my god, wait, this is actually funny. We had carrots roasted the other night. Love a roasted carrot. And for a lot of vegetables, Shane will be like, I don't think I can chew that. No thanks, don't put that on my plate. But he definitely can chew it, you're eating Cheez-Its. You're trying to tell me you can't eat a soft roasted carrot? So this time, in this 2 weeks ago, Shane was like, I will have carrots. You may put them on my plate. It's such a big move. And he ate a carrot and was like, oh my god, what is on this? Is this maple roasted or something? And I was like, Shane, it's literally just carrot with salt and pepper.
Turns out I like carrots, guys.
And he was like, this is the flavor of a carrot? It was so good. So now he loves carrots.
I've been missing out.
Yeah.
Anyway, very recently, a couple days ago, we did a weigh-in, and I am 62 pounds.
Yeah.
What?
Over 30% of your body weight has now been gained.
I did 30% of my body weight back, and I'm well on my way to my goal of 65. And the best part of all of this is that I'm comfortable all day again.
Yeah.
My butt feels incredible. It's plumpy as hell. I'm sleeping wonderfully because my hips don't hurt, my shoulder doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah.
All it takes is Cheez-Its and frosting.
The comments that we're going to get about this.
But I am super happy with how it's been going, and it's not I thought that focusing so much on eating more would negatively impact my life, that I didn't want it to be all we're doing in our day is getting food into me, and it hasn't been that way.
I was going to say, it was tricky at the beginning, though. You did feel that way, and anytime I would be like, do you think you should eat breakfast now, or do you think you should have a snack, you would get upset. Because,
that's true, I forgot about that.
I think it's just from the issues with your teenage years of, the pressure around food, and, the doctors being like, this is dangerous, you're going to die. All of this stuff was coming up, and now, that never happens. You're just
I also think my actual stomach has probably gotten bigger.
Yeah.
And so I'm able to more comfortably eat more.
Yeah.
All around, it's just been me getting bigger.
Wow.
Pretty soon, I'm going to need a new wheelchair.
Oh, a bigger seat.
I have to size up, because this butt is not stopping.
Imagine if you had to get a new seat. That'd be fun.
Aww.
Insurance would be denied. Lose weight.
I wonder how big I can make my butt. I have a new goal. I don't care about my weight. I just want a bigger butt. All right, we'll let you know how that goes.
New video in a year. Shane's goal butt.
Okay, everyone, thank you.
Bye.
And let me know how great my butt looks now, please, in the comments below, and we will see you very soon.
Bye.